Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to New Jersey. As we start another brand new morning here on the map with a nice bit of fertilising. Because we need to do field 11 down here. I did the big field. My cotton, I did that off camera. But today, what I'm going to do is have a quick check on the animal situation. So it looks like they only eat food in cereal. Because the cows are only eating the grass first. Right. Okie dokie, pipey smoky. That means what I need to do is give them TMR for best production possible. However, what I'm going to do first is get some supplies, because we need some stuff. I need some seed. No difference in the... Oh, it doesn't double stack it. Oh, I've got my big bag lifter, look, from the CSZ pack, and I really wanted to use this as a tool. Aha! Maybe I can do it. Ha ha! Oh yeah! That is so much easier than mucking about forklift stacking. See, now I feel like I'm playing the game that I know from FS19 and being able to transport stuff, you know? I feel that's a good change. Miss this mods. You don't realise how much certain mods you actually miss until you've not had them, and then they suddenly, you know, they suddenly get brought back to life by the mod author. I can't believe this mod took so long to reappear. Following, you know, for FS22. Because this was like one of the must-have mod packs, the CSZ stuff. It was like one of the must-have mod packs of mod packs, wasn't it? Now these don't really fit. I'm going to point that out. I'm going to strap them on quickly. Yeah, I got 8,000 litres of seed. We could probably do with more. Shame I can't buy them in bulk stacks like you can with bales. Admittedly, I do need to go and turn that mod on because I've kind of forgot. Yeah, seed bags. See, it's not really a lot of point buying bags of seeds because they don't hold as much. Idea. Yeah, I wish the seed pallets held a little more. It's another 4,000, isn't it? We'll take a bit more because we can put it in our seed factory. Not in our seed factory, in our storage building. I did have a look at the trailer situation, by the way, because if I'm being perfectly honest, much as this trailer is really good for doing the transporting of cotton bales, it's not all that great for doing the transporting of pallets. Okay. And that's because as you can see already, it's not very wide, a little bit on the skinny side, doesn't really support double stacking 2 rows of pallets, and also because of them stupid wheel arch mudguard things that it's got as well. Makes it very hard to slide pallets on and off because they get stuck. So I was thinking about upgrading the pallet, my trailer, for pallet transporting, and especially as we've got productions and ultimately in time I would like to get to manually shipping some stuff. You know what? I might leave that for the time being and go and strap this lot on. Fold up the trailer, which I have to press the Z key on the keyboard because for some real weird reason they've not set a keyboard function for lowering the ramps on this mod. Don't know why that is. I've been into the key bindings and I can't see any way to customise the button for lowering the ramps. So that's another possible reason to get rid of this trailer. Unfortunately, because it's leased at the moment, I can't customise it to adjust it in any way, shape or form. Which kind of makes life a little bit difficult. But the idea is all this stuff goes into my little storage factory. All 16,000 litres of seed. Like I say, I'm alright for fertiliser at the minute. That's my maple sap building. Down here. But yeah, we're nearly through March. We've got all our seeding and planting done for the current year. Getting rid of all of the seed into the storage, which is great. My fertiliser spreader man is doing a terrible job of fertiliser spreading. Miss bits. We'll go and tidy that up in a minute, won't we? And then hopefully we can head into April, where there might be a few more little jobs for us to do. Could be rather nice. Leave that there for a sec while I Come down and grab the sprayer. Finish off this field properly. In fact, he's not even finished the row he was on. So that's just shambolic. Absolutely shambolic of you, sir. Seems to be a lot of weird collisions on this match, which just absolutely confuse the heck out of the AI, the normal Giants AI workers. They get so confused on this map doing the fields, even though there's no obviously visible reason why they would stop. There must be things under the map which, or something that you can't quite see that they're reacting and responding to. I don't get it. But obviously in April we'll have a few more fields to worry about fertilising. We'll have the grass field, the big grass field over here. Worry about that when we cross that bridge. And then we just need to do the bottom bit down here. But yeah, I was going to get some stuff for the cows today. I was going to go and buy some, like, some bales. Because I am a bit low on some things. Like, I don't have a lot of straw in the silo, sadly. For bedding. And obviously we don't have any TMR. So I was going to go down. And get some TMR. But I haven't enabled the mod that allows me to buy pallets and bags of TMR. Because that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably not going to muck about mixing it myself and making it. The silage I get obviously from mowing my grass fields, I can sell that instead to like the BGA or something and use the money from selling that pay for the materials for the animals, like the cows, buying TMR, buying mineral feed. Right, leave that one there for a minute. Back in the Holland, head back down to the store, get the rest of the pallets from the store of seed. Then we need to take a trip up to my greenhouses, because in the last video we noticed one of the greenhouses had some pallets outside it, and I thought, oh, I thought maybe those pallets spawned before I was able to change the greenhouse over to direct selling, and I just need to tidy up those couple of pallets. Well, I woke up this morning in game and there's a lot more pallets outside that greenhouse. So I went into the production menu, and one of the greenhouses I forgot to set to selling. It was on storing. So it's been producing pallets. So I need to go gather those up, clear those up, and take them and sell them. So we'll head over and do that in a minute. We will. Undo my lovely straps. I didn't knock over the mailbox for the dealership. That was, believe it or not, done by the auto drive guy when I sent him down here. When I sent the auto drive fella down here to the store, he just wiped out the mailbox. even though it was nowhere near where he was supposed to turn and wasn't on the actual route. For some reason, the auto drive guy doesn't seem to follow the route properly. Doesn't follow the lines 100%. And I've noticed that just recently. And again, I don't know at this stage whether I'm using the development branch version of auto drive on this save. I might be, can't remember, because I've downloaded that many mods and updates for mods in the last week for various different reasons, for fixing various different things. That I can't actually remember whether I've actually put it in this save folder or not. But yeah, I'm not. From my experience with the auto dev mod the other day on, it might have been on the Riverview map that I was recording on. So it's probably, yeah, it's on my Riverview save. I'm not 100% fully convinced. That it's been massive. It's certainly the things that I have had issue with auto drive for a while now are still exactly the same. There's been no change there. So like the menu always being open every time you load up the game on every single vehicle, that's not been fixed in the dev version. Harvesting, the tractors don't seem to be any more intelligent when it comes to following unloading the harvester. They still take ages to drive to the harvester and unload it. A lot of the time when you put the call out, the tractors go to where you are still obsessed with going to that point where you initiated the call, rather than being able to work out, hang on a minute, that's where he said to go, but he's now actually over there, so I should go over there, not there. And I still believe they do that really annoying thing where they drive across the front of harvesters after unloading them, which causes collisions, and you can't just leave AI workers driving the harvester and the auto drive guy and expect to come back later and find the field harvested, because that just doesn't work. Because they go and crash into each other. So yeah, I don't really know what to do with auto drive. It functions for moving stuff around the map, and obviously for the transporting of goods and selling stuff, picking stuff up from a silo, taking it and selling it. It works great for that. It's brilliant. I still have a few little problems with it in functionality and other things, and still, between auto drive and course play, I haven't found a solution to being able to do silage bunkers. Either unloading into bunkers, leveling and compacting bunkers, emptying bunkers. I haven't found out how to do that with any combination of those two mods. And that's something I really miss. The FS19 version of Courseplay was fantastic for bunkers, for doing your silage bunker work and like your BGA stuff. And it's one of the reasons probably why I've not really done a lot of that in FS22. Because once you know, because I did it in FS19, towards the end of FS19, I was like, oh, I'm never going to muck about and do bunker work manually again, because that's just an insane waste of time. But the fact that we don't have the capability in FS22 with the mods we have available to automate bunker work means I've kind of avoided doing any, you know, filling bunkers and compacting and stuff like that. I mean, I did a bit on Hout Baler on until we started having issues with the silage bunkers launching my tractors and tools into space. Which was a bit of a problem. If anybody remembers that. And launching my vehicles off the map to disappear into the universe, never to be seen again, and I had to rebuy vehicles because they completely broke them. And there was no way I could reset them. because they weren't on the map to click on and reset. So I had to go into the garage, sell everything, and then replace it. But yeah, different tangent, that one. But yeah, I Right, we've got some products then, and we need to load these. We do. I'm going to remember to get a screenshot, because I want to. That looks like garlic. You know what I should have done? Like I kind of regret it now. Is when I bought the big bag this handle from the CSZ Pack. I think what I should have done as well was bought the translator, so I could side shift. I've got a feeling that would have made this all the more better. Being able to side shift would have made stacking this a lot easier. But yeah, I kind of need to think about that, replacing that trailer with one that's the problem is the next size trailer up, which doesn't have the stupid wheel arch thing, is because unfortunately I've been into the mods. I've got one of those currently. Okay. Yeah, I've got that one. There's no way to remove the silly archy rampy things. So the next trailer up is the 53 footer, which doesn't have the silly rampy things. However, it needs a truck. There's no option to change that to a normal trailer hitch. It requires a truck. Now the other option is I go for the 82 Studio version, which can have bale auto loading. I wanted it. Have a couple of wheels. Can have a bit on the back. Make the panels colour. We can bumper pull it, so we can actually make that fit the tractor. It's got extensions that I could slide out, so I could make it a little bit wider if I wanted to. Or I've got my side rails. Just tiny little lips to stop things completely sliding off. But I could get one of those 53 footer or 50 footer, which would work. with pallets. I could load it up with pallets and it'll auto load bales as well. That could come in quite useful. I don't know how many. It looks like it transports 30 bales of whatever. That doesn't seem a lot given the size of the trailer. Me. But it's an option. It's an option. We could go down the road of a little bit later on if I find out that this trailer is quite annoying. It's not so bad. I guess it's probably not going to be as bad with the CS, like say the strap lifting system I'm using, because I can lift over. I can obviously lift over those stupid mudguard things. But the problem with the pallet forks was whenever I dropped the pallets down onto the trailer, I couldn't slide them out because they would get. I'd be trapped. The pallet forks would be trapped between under the pallet and behind the mudguard. I couldn't back the forks out. Oh yeah, that was a bit of a problem for me, and one that it's not really an easy solution to. So yeah, bad trailer design that. To have the mud guards be above the actual loading deck. I mean, obviously the other way to have loaded it would have been to have put the ramps down, and me to have just driven up the back. You know, drive up the back and drop all my pallets on from, and then that would have solved the problem. A little bit surprised I didn't think of actually trying that. I guess the problem with that is, probably the reason I didn't do that was because I couldn't find an option to lower the ramps. That's another issue with this trailer, because the only way to lower the ramps is to use the keyboard. There's just no other way of doing it, sadly. So I've brought all my my grape equipment currently that I've got. I've brought that over to hence why this tractor's here, because it was auto drive down to the store, pick everything up, and then bring it all back. So yeah, if I open this menu, look, Z unfold ramps is the keybind, but because I'm using a normal left button A doesn't unfold it. So yeah, I don't know what the controller option is for getting rid of my to be able to put the ramps down. I guess we need to figure out where we're taking all this lots of stuff to sell it, really, don't we? Probably DD Supermarket is probably going to be the place. Which I'm guessing... Another one just... No, that's the one all the way over there. That's the one I want to go to, the nearest one. Which is the one down near the general store anyway. I'm still not decided on what I'm going to do with the pig pen. There's a big part of me that's still planning to sell the pig pen. Let me know in the comment section if I should sell the pig pen, ladies and gents. Because, I don't know, I don't really want to do pigs. Because, well, say that now, later on I might want to. Because of the mods. You know, as soon as we got that butcher mod, being able to sell the piggies and make sausages and pork chops out of them, they suddenly become a lot more useful. While they're just eating machines that just poop and crap everywhere, they're not terribly the most useful animal in the game. Thing as poop and crap doesn't really make you a lot of money. What is not accepted here? Drawers? They are selling, just they're very slow at selling. Shop smart. Shop S-Smart. There's an Army of Darkness reference for everybody there. If anybody's ever seen that film. The amazing Bruce Campbell. Part of the Evil Dead trilogy, the proper Evil Dead trilogy. Not to be confused with the very awful remake from the 2000s. Bad. Nor the very short-lived TV show. Ash versus the... Ash versus Evil. Whatever it was called. Which was really good. I really enjoyed that series, but it only lasted 3 seasons and then it got cancelled. By the channel that produced it. Was it Stars? In America? Network? I think they were a little bit short-sighted on that one. It was very popular with people. But anyway, we have reached the end of today's video. I will be back with another video very soon where I will actually be probably... Will we be using that? Possibly. Because we do need... I'm going to get the cow sorted out. I'm going to go get some stuff purchased for the cows. But I need to activate the mods first because I haven't done that. So I will see you all a little bit later on with a new video. But for now, ladies and gents, from me, it is sadly, once again, goodbye. Cheerio.